Memphis nigga everywhere I go, man. Juicy J, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, spin that shit.
Memphis nigga everywhere I Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Memphis nigga everywhere I
Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Eyes all red like city gear, nigga. Draw down on him, make a fuck nigga, give it here. Jeff number 1, I'm the rookie of the year. Wanna see a match trick, make a nigga disappear. Real Memphis nigga when I'm looking in the mirror. Yo,
Memphis nigga everywhere I go, this the remix.
Ay.
Memphis nigga going up like the G-Mix.
Ay. Everybody outside, it's the freak nigga. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Fuck nigga, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Let's get it.
Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Let's get it. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Let's get it.
Memphis nigga everywhere I big head that hoe. Memphis shit, that's how I feel. Shit might check me a hoe, might flame me a hoe. Spit a little game on a hoe, never spend change on a hoe. Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
He ain't even been to the city before. Fuck nigga, he ain't even been to the city. He ain't even been to the city before. Let's get it. Nigga came once, but he can't come back no more. He's Memphis nigga when I drop my low. Yo, nigga want smoke, let's go. Yo, bitch want smoke, fuck nigga, I call Big Glow. Yo,
Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Okay. Memphis bitch everywhere I let's get. Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Okay. Memphis bitch everywhere I on the count. Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Might take a bitch nigga, might take a nigga hoe. Riding down French be cool with some hot boys still doing donuts in the smoke. Getting money ass bitch, that's me. That's me. Tomato fruit M's and I still want more. Now if Memphis bitch got hard. Win, lose, or draw, bitch, I still want smoke. I ain't shit but 25. Let's go. Already a legend up in my seat. Bump down, bump 3-6. Hey, man, play me some of that pimpin'. Gangsta ass bitch, stay muggin'. Everywhere I go, I'm thuggin'. Memphis bitch, everywhere I go. And everywhere I go, they love me.
Yeah, Memphis nigga everywhere I step through. 3-6 Mafia and gangsta boo. You know what it is, my nigga. My city full of gorillas that ain't from the zoo. New Memphis nigga so infamous. Rest in peace, Lord Infamous. Old school nigga with the pole in the cut. I hear making easy money tryna pimp a slut. Fraser Boulevard in a car all candy. South Memphis bitch, she ain't wearing no panties. She ain't never been nowhere outside our city. I'm a draper in Dior and I'ma take it to the grave. Memphis nigga everywhere I step on the scene. Ride through Evergreen, blowing get it green. Give a little bad bitch a hug. With all this water on me, she gon' have a wet dream. You don't know nothing about Hyde Park. You don't really wanna stop by after dark. Even Nick Cage know the city I'm reppin'. Have a nigga scat pack go to 60 seconds. 20 years plus I done been in this thing. And a nigga like me ain't never gon' change. Rollin' up dope while I'm sitting so close. I can walk on the floor at the Grizzly game.
I want EP and chicken and dog. She wanna receive under the heart. I'm with Lil P and I'm motherfucking pot. I be like cheeky, we say squat. Nigga there.
Ayy, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Get 100 bread a piece when I'm in the stove. Parkway Village, I'm a native. Still had a duck posted up in the Dover. Young nigga wanna be like Craig Pettis, bro wanna be G-Train. Afghanistan top tier, tell Biden send us to Ukraine. Drake made sure we drive global. Let me tell you about Poplar. We'll stop and deals go for a couple bucks, she'll take it so. East Memphis, that's in that league. North Memphis, that's got it. South Memphis, long live flipper. West Memphis, that ain't Memphis. On EP, eating chicken at Dodge before a nigga went vegan. Might get his 6P from Crumpets. All done left, it's the best jack. Is she from Memphis with a bun on? She give more head than a lace front. Me go my partner from back in the day, but I heard he hit him a lace blunt. Tell white folks he my nigga. Hey Max Snoop, I got a beer for you. From a city where you win it, they don't even really wanna even cheer for you. Deep down they be hating on you, but too quick to say I love you. In Memphis it's a red flag if she ain't blood and she say brother. Everybody gotta switch in this bitch. Game be beefing with clicks. Tell DJ yo where the dream ball at. I'm tryna stomp some shit. 2016 at the Delta Fair in the corn maze, you could die there. Long live J Money Truly, when he died, whole city had tears. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. I don't care if it was Idaho. Before Ja, it was Mike Cullen. Before Jaren, it was Zebo. In the lead, don't get his credit, but I'm really hometown hero. Might use a key to the city just to lock my back door. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Oh, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Oh, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Oh, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Oh, Memphis nigga everywhere. Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. How the hell are y'all? So this morning, about 35 minutes ago, the young man from this story, he 35, he ain't young man, 35. Apparently the internet was doing some good job of calling him out, like old friends is showing videos where they put shit in their name and he fucked it. I don't really think like the tech we'll go through. If y'all want to go down the rabbit hole, we'll just go through all this shit. But everybody, people are just coming out the woodwork talking about him and her, and apparently he getting in his feelings and he getting bothered by it because he went on and posted his own record. I guess somebody said something to him. So 10 years ago, he was charged with sexual exploitation of a minor and some other shit. Now, of course, he said it's because the girl lied to him about her age and all that. The oldest story in the book, like every nigga should be teaching their son check ID. Everybody should be doing that in 2025. It was 10 years ago though, so yeah. So I don't know that the people was like, you shouldn't have posted that and make it look worse, but y'all done already pulled it up and found it and all that. And if it ain't, it said case removed. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if he ever. Hey, it shouldn't be. If he got that shit thrown out, dismissed, and all that, it shouldn't be popping up. It should only pop up in police databases. I don't know. He said he ain't served no time, but yep, that nigga. That's what happened. He posted his mug shot with his charges on it. I don't want to leave her video. So is that my cousin on her? Oh, I thought so. I was about to say, what the hell are you doing on the page, cuz? All right, let's finish up with her story. I ain't last. She had too many holes in it for me. Let me skip it back a few seconds.
Cause they had my phone. They got my phone to get the video. I couldn't put charges on him because I was intoxicated. So they didn't let me put charges on him. And I like really he can't even put charges on me. But when it do, I will though. That's what I'm saying. I will. Soon they get through, I will. I'm supposed to say you don't need this shit. That's a lie.
Yeah, that's what threw me for a loop last night. Did this woman really say I couldn't press charges because I was intoxicated? When is that? So if I'm drunk and my gal tries to fight me, I can't press charges on her because I'm drunk? Or if I'm drunk and I get robbed, I can't press charges on the person that robbed me because I was drunk? When has that been a damn thing? If that's the case, crimes against drunk people would go up 100%. You just wait outside a bar, you know they drunk, they can't press charges. You do whatever you want to them, they can't press charges because you was drunk. I think that would actually work in your benefit if you were drunk. It would help you out more if you were drunk, and then they would be like, yeah, he took advantage of you. But you couldn't press charges in Horn Lake, Mississippi because you was drunk. All right, check. They doing some strange shit in Mississippi.
That's a lie. I'm gonna tell you something. I put this on my mom right now. Them niggas that y'all posted, one of them in my inbox. Then y'all keep saying I'm a liar when he picked me up from my location. Anytime somebody pick you up from your location, they are responsible to take you back home. He took me home because I told him to take me home. That's why. I told him to take me home. You think I'm finna let this nigga keep me in his car? And the reason why I said I wasn't finna get out because he was trying to drive off while the police was on their way. No, you not finna drive off. Let the police tell the police what you told him, what you told him on the phone.
Well, I forgot, young lady. Maybe your daddy should have taught you this, but yeah, you not responsible. Your daddy should also tell you it's a fucked up world. So if you ain't planning on fucking that nigga, don't take his food, don't take his rides, don't take his money. Just because it's a fucked up world and some people are going to want shit in return. Me, as a single father, that's what the fuck I'm gonna have to tell my daughter because I'm gonna be real with her. You can avoid a lot of situations by just not putting yourself in them. If you don't like that nigga, you don't plan on fucking him, you don't see yourself fucking him, don't take his shit. Then you won't have to worry about being put in that situation where a nigga done bought you a couple shots and saying that you gonna suck this dick.
Why would I know? I'm gonna sit right here. He tried to get me locked up, so why would I? You want to drive out, talk to them. You called him the first time. So what you mean? That's why I said that we had just pulled up. He was at my mama door. Mama, when he at your door? I was standing by the car. He was standing at my mama door talking to my mama. So if it was so called much of that, why you didn't drop me off on the side of the road and leave? Why you brought me all the way here to my house?
Again, he called the police the first time. It wasn't, she didn't call the police because she felt her life was in danger or he was taking advantage of her or none of that. But he called the police first. Why was he the first one to call the police if she felt like he was trafficking her and all of that shit? Let's skip that back because she said he called the first time.
You want to drive out, talk to them. You called him the first time. So what you mean? That's why I said that we had just pulled up. He was at my mama door. Mama, when he at your door? I was standing by the car. He was standing at my mama door talking to my mama. So if it was so called much of that, why you didn't drop me off on the side of the road and leave? Why you brought me all the way here to my house, then start recording when you were a block away from my
Okay, so he didn't edit that part of the video out. The police did pull up quick. He was, in fact, walking to the door when they pulled up. So he wasn't lying about that. That part wasn't edited out the video because that's what I was telling P.I. last night. I was like, shit, it seemed like they got there quick as a motherfucker. Hold on, let me cut my... Hello, Truth.
Hello, Mark.
Damn, I'm Mark this morning. All right, Terry, I see what time you on. But look here, Terry. Apparently, this nigga 10 years ago was locked up for sexual exploitation of a minor and a couple other things. Statutory rape, it was two exploitations of a minor. Does that change your image of him in this story, even though she got a lot of holes in her story? He called the police on her first because she was smacking the phone and she was drunk, and he just was telling her, I just want for record that this is going on. I ain't put my hands on her. And then she ended up calling back saying he trafficking me or he trying to traffic me or he took advantage.
Wait a minute, hold on.
He posted the charges himself apparently because
wait a minute. So did she know this when she went on a date with him?
I don't think anybody knew except for people that knew him about 10 years ago, because that's what made him post the shit. Apparently people was talking about his ass and he went on and posted this morning his mug shot and shit. He claimed he didn't, he said when he got out of jail, so I don't know how much time he served. He did some type of time. I don't know if he said he made bond and nothing came of it after that, but yeah, he was I don't think the courts believe that she lied to me, Jan, unless she in there just straight up saying, yeah, I lied to him, and that typically never happens. That's what he said. The girl lied to him about his age, the age-old excuse.
Wow.
I will say Lil Drake is I don't know what I don't know the odds of that case, but without knowing the facts of that case, I would just say Lil Drake is not a good guy. It always be the light-skinned freaky niggas just be doing the most, fucking through windows and shit.
Talking shit to you. Why it took you to get blocked on my street just to record? Come on. Now this man recorded and I was in front of my house like within 1 minute. So if I did something to you, why you didn't record from the restaurant on to my house? Why you waited to get directly in front of my house? Then you got out the car. If I was saying you, why would you get out the car as a Memphis nigga that you are, a street nigga, whatever, this and that? You feel so-called scared and said, oh, why would you get out the car and walk up to my house?
I don't think she said it yet. So y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but there's like a 7-second delay between what I hear in my ears and then what y'all hear. So I'll be stopping it because I'm thinking y'all at the same spot. But she just said something really dumb, but I'm gonna let her say it on y'all end before I stop stop it and comment. I gotta remember that.
Come on now, this man recording. I was in front of my house like within 1 minute. So if I did something to you, why you didn't record from the restaurant onto my house? Why you waited to get directly in front of my house? Then you got out the car. If I was saying why would you get out the car as a Memphis nigga that you are a street nigga, whatever, this and that? You feel so-called scared and said, why would you get out the car and walk up to my house?
That man's a content creator. He not a street nigga. He meant set up by the calling the police saying he trafficked you. That's what he means. You don't have to be set up by some niggas to rob, beat, and kill you, ma'am. That's not the only way you could set somebody up. You went out, you got drunk, you flipped out, you called the police, said he took advantage of you and tried to trap you. Soon as he get to your house, he's surrounded by police cars. That's the setup.
I ain't gotta expose my inbox because I ain't one thing about me. I don't do stuff like that. I said I would if I have to, but I don't have to. I don't have to do stuff like that. That's weird. That's weird. But I put this on my mama. It's very crazy. It's very, very crazy. I would have drove my car. I don't care. That's what I said, and I ain't even gonna lie. I should have. I should have. I should have. I told him to stop the car. That's to let y'all know. That's what I'm saying. Why would I tell him he put his hand on me because I want to go home? He the one took me home because I asked him. Just like he asked me what restaurant I wanted to go to. He didn't pick no damn.
Stop the car for what? You already said y'all was driving and shit. And you was asking him, what did I do? What did I do? We could go back in there. And bruh said, if you ain't finna suck my dick, you going home. And you said he kept asking you, what's up, what's up, what's up? Is you gonna go? And apparently you said no. And for you to say he ain't started recording until you was around the corner from your house, then he was still taking you home. Because you didn't call the police. You ain't called the police until you, like you said, was around the corner from your house. He started recording you around the corner from your house. Why would you be hollering, let me out, let me out, let me out, if he wasn't taking you home? If he was taking you home, why would you be yelling, let me out? Again, I'm just sorry. You would have been at the restaurant, ma'am. You would have.
I'm my mama. I swear to God, I asked him to take me home. He took me, yes, because if I was so much of a problem, bro, why did it take the restaurant is 15 minutes from my house? Why did it take you to pull up almost to the corner of my house for me to just act like that out the blue? You kept bothering me.
Which one is it? He kept bothering you or you kept bothering him? Because you said coming out the restaurant, you kept talking to him, asking about, hey, and you said your house is 15 minutes away from the restaurant, but he recorded several spots. It was, y'all were sitting still on some spots where he was recording you, like where you were saying you didn't do nothing, he didn't do nothing to you, and you wouldn't play with him like that, and you just wanted to spend time. It was spots still. It was spots where y'all was driving. It was spots where he was asking about, man, them folk at your house gonna think I did something. You go in there motherfucker crying. You all right? I'm going through a lot. I told you my daddy just died and all of that. Ain't had nothing to do with this man asking you for no pussy. Just keep it real. It had nothing to do with that.
Oh my God. This man putting pieces in there. That whole video, I swear to God. That man post the whole, tell him to post the whole video from he said he recorded me, right? From the restaurant on up to my house. Tell him to post the whole 15-minute video.
But according to you, you said he didn't start recording until y'all was around the corner from your house. So what whole video is there to post, ma'am? This is you. You saying this nigga didn't start recording until we got around the corner from the house. According to your testimony. So why are you talking about he said he got a whole video, he edited some shit out? It shouldn't have been that much footage because you made sure to tell us your house is 15 minutes away from the restaurant, and he didn't start recording until he was around the corner from your house. But he had already called the police and everything before he started recording. So how much could he edit out from around the corner of your house? If you're around the corner from your house, he's recording. When did he ask for you to suck his dick? Because you said the video of you saying, "And you ain't do nothing to me" was way, way, way before you asked him to suck your dick. But you was around the corner before he was recording. So was he still with at what point did he say, "Suck my dick," and y'all was just riding around aimlessly? It's not making sense, young lady.
Yeah. He's editing the videos and putting pieces and parts. If I was so much a problem, bro, why you didn't kick me out? You had the option to call the police when I was at the restaurant and tell them that I did not want to get out your car.
Ma'am, because see how earlier women are full of shit. Earlier you said if some man come pick you up from the house and all that, it's his responsibility to get you back. And you saying, well, why didn't you call them at the restaurant and stuff? Because he was being a gentleman taking you home. He ain't called the police till you smacked his phone out your hand, according to your own testimony, because we didn't see him call the police. But according to you, when you tried to smack his phone and you smacked his phone, he called the police. He said, "Bitch, let's go at the restaurant." And see, that's still better than me, because I just would have walked out and left you sitting there. But nah, he still came out with you and took you home. You smacked his phone because you realized the date was over with. That nigga wasn't studying your pussy. He was ready to get you home. But that's why he wouldn't call the police and say she wouldn't get out my car. Because at that point, you had just embarrassed him and all of this shit, and he was just going to cut his losses. Then he decided when he realized you wouldn't stop talking and all this shit, I'm going to make some content out of this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some content out of it. Because that's what he does. He's a content creator.
That's what I'm saying, right, Sean? It's crazy as fuck. Bro, if I was a problem, why the fuck you didn't call the police when I was at the restaurant and didn't want to get out your car? You said I didn't want to get out your car. Why you didn't? They keep saying that he was taking me home, right? If I did this and I put a false charge on you and I did all this, why you didn't call me? Because you have the right to put me out your car.
Wait a minute. How is South Haven police going to stop that? If he's on the phone calling them, how are they gonna make him stop his car and put you out? They can't make him physically remove you from the car, man. Like these young. I keep trying not to cuss you out because I realize you 21, so you really ain't been through shit, even though you have. But yeah, you speaking like a 21-year-old. You don't know shit about life, clearly. You was too drunk to press charges. That's one dumb thing you said. You couldn't press, well, not, you said the police told you couldn't press charges because you were intoxicated, not because a crime was committed. Then you said if he would have called the police at the restaurant and said you wouldn't get out his car, but you never said he tried to put you out either. You never said he tried to take you home, nor did he try to put you out. You said y'all was driving and your house is 15 minutes away. But like you making it seem like y'all was in the car for 2 hours after y'all left the restaurant. You claim you got recordings, but you telling him to play his. Why don't you play your recordings, ma'am? Why don't you play him saying, hey, if you ain't gonna suck my dick, you finna go home? That would clear all of this up. Like it wouldn't even be no argument if you just put your clips up. What's going on, Gabe?
They keep saying that he was taking me home, right? If I did this, I put a false charge on you and I did all this. Why you didn't call the police at South Haven, bro? We went past South Haven just to get to Horn Lake. Why you didn't call South Haven and tell South Haven that I did not want to get out your car? Because they would have made you stop that car and put me out. Because you have the right to put me out your car. You have the right to put me out your car. That don't make sense. People just sex trafficking to rape. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he also has a right to say, hey, if you ain't fucking me, you got to go home. That's his right too. You won't admit that though. I don't care. You can't. That man, if he asks for sex, because that's the whole thing everybody is shocked and appalled about. If he asks for sex, that's not a crime. You could be offended, but you shouldn't be. He wasn't offended when you wanted to go out and drink and shit. He got the right, just like he got the right to tell you not to get in his car, he got the right to tell you, hey, I'm taking you home if you ain't fucking. And I'm going to keep reiterating, niggas are low down, so if he didn't want you in his car and all of that, ma'am, you would have been left at the restaurant. He ain't have, like, I don't know if y'all walked out at the same time, but he got the keys to his car. He could have easily hopped in and locked your ass out. The man clearly said, I ain't going nowhere with your drunk ass. He acknowledged that you was too drunk for his liking because you was acting out in the goddamn restaurant. Somebody said on the video when he was taking you home, you said you wasn't getting out. You didn't. She didn't want to go home. Thank you, Cortez. Good comment, Cortez. She did not want to go home, and that was the thing. She knew she was headed home, leaving the restaurant. That's why she kept asking, what I do? What I do? I'm sorry. I just want to spend some time with you. She did not want to go home. So, like I said, if he did say, if you ain't finna suck my dick, you going home because you tripping, that was sarcasm. She was going home any goddamn way.
she weird. He didn't even touch me, so why would I tell him he raped me? What? Now it went from that to rape. Like, I'm not understanding.
I know she didn't say this nigga didn't touch her. It's okay. He didn't touch you. He didn't leave you sitting at the restaurant when he felt you embarrassed him. When you smacked his phone out of his hand, he didn't try to physically remove you or nothing. He just called the police. And again, both of y'all recording. I'm sure both of y'all was anxious as a motherfucker to show the police y'all side of the story. They let him go. They let you go. But I'm sure he didn't want to press charges on you for knocking the phone out of his hand. He just wanted it on record. Hey, She did this. I didn't do nothing back. Here goes the recording. Because I've been through some shit. Nigga, I don't want motherfuckers to say I did this. I fought it. Nope, I ain't do none of that. She made it back home in one goddamn piece. Same way. She just drunk. It sounded like they date lasted 20 minutes.
Like, that's why I said it's a bunch of weird crap. Like this man ain't never touched me. So how did it go from me saying sex trafficking on the video to rape? Because I don't hear nothing on that video that said anything about rape. That man edit that shit on my mama. I swear to God, and it's crazy because when y'all get through, y'all finna.
Again, you're speaking like a 21-year-old. You said, where there's people getting the rape from? Ma'am, you're on video calling the police saying he tried to sex traffic you. In your story, you said you asked him if he was sex trafficking you. I don't know if you know this, but the women that are sex trafficked, they don't want to be selling pussy. They're forced to. Which means it's rape. And the first person that traffics them usually sleeps with them first. It's rape. So that's how they got it, man. Maybe you should learn what words mean. I know we got a fucked up educational system in the city, but you could go to Southwest Community College or do something. But apparently you don't know what the fuck words mean and how they're applied and why people can infer that you meant the nigga was trying to rape you when you said he was trying to sex traffic you and trying to take advantage of you. Take advantage of in the terms of sex would indicate a motherfucker is graping you. They're doing it against your will. He tried to drink you. That's what you said. He tried to get you drunk to take advantage of you.
I'm finna look so crazy, bro, because I swear to God, if I was really doing this, man, like that, I just put the police right on the camera. I ain't even put no charges on him. He ain't got no charges. So how was I putting false charges on him? Having his neck go to horn like which means I would have came and got. No, we went to the y'all know the hibachi down Goodman. That's like 15 minutes from my house. So South Haven would have most definitely came and pulled us over way before we got to Horn Lake. South Haven police officer pulled up. I'm talking about they station right down the street. So if he so-called said I did this from the time we left hibachi, why you didn't call the police and put me out? Because if anybody was in my car acting like that, I would have put them out and called the police. Why you started recording when you got close to my house? You don't have to sex traffic somebody to not touch them. Did you just hear the officer right there just said that? If somebody tell you to sex them and take them back.
Yeah, ma'am, you must not have watched his video. Your mama watched the video, but clearly you didn't. He ain't say you did shit, but you was acting out. That's all he said. Did you say something true? All this man said is you was acting out in the restaurant.
Say that again, Trey. You went out on my end. Say that again.
Early. Say which part again? I thought you said something.
Oh no.
No, this chick is weirding me the fuck out.
Oh God.
She couldn't have watched his video because she's saying shit he didn't say. She's saying what people in the chat are talking about and saying, but what if I did that, and why you just he ain't say you did nothing. He talked about how you was at the restaurant tripping. He talking about how you bust out crying, how he said he was taking you home. And he showed you hitting the phone one time. He didn't say you was trying to fight him and all of that shit. But he did show you calling the goddamn police, talking about he tried to sex traffic you. Talking about I didn't press no charges on him, so why the fuck you call the police then?
to your house, that is sex trafficking. If he would never took me back to my house, that was sex trafficking. That's why I didn't press charges on him.
If he wouldn't have took me back to my house, that would have been sex trafficking, even though he didn't touch me or nothing. There was no sex, but you didn't call the police until you were around the corner from your house. If you didn't think he was taking you home, don't you think you would have called the police way before then? Hell, on the video, you're talking to the police and you're saying, I'm at the house. He told you, no, you not. We round the corner. Now, I do remember him in the video asking where you stay at, how you get back to your house, which makes sense. This y'all first time meeting. He probably put it in the GPS the first time. He's so upset on the way at this motherfucker. He just driving back towards where he know home like it, but he don't know your exact neighborhood and all this shit. You're trying to make it seem like this man refused to take you home, yet when you happen to call the police, you're 2 minutes away from the house or less. Talking about he was trying to traffic you, and if he wouldn't have took you home, it would have been trafficking. But if the intent wasn't to take you home, your phone call to the police would have been way before he called them on you.
He tried to sex traffic me. I never say he did. I say he tried. Exactly. Exactly, because I didn't record nothing. That's why I didn't record nothing. He said he gonna put charges on me, but the officer just said he cannot do that.
I'm sorry, young lady. I know I said I was gonna try not to cuss you out and all of that, but ho, you are a liar. I know I did not just hear you say, because I didn't record nothing. But bitch, while you was on the phone with the police, you said, I'm going to play where you said, if you don't suck my dick, you got to go home because I recorded it. And dude just simply said, okay. Because I was arguing with Truth and PI last night as to why he didn't argue with you when you said the shit. Yeah, what the fuck I'm gonna argue with this drunk bitch for? I know she ain't recorded shit. I know I ain't said it. But she said it. She told the police she was gonna play the recording. She said it on his, she knew he was recording, and she looked in the camera and said that she said this. I'm gonna play it. Now she's saying she didn't record shit. But she won't admit that she tried to set this nigga up. So now we just got to take your word versus his, and at least he got some shit recorded. Yet you felt like he was going to try to sex traffic you and not take you home, yet you didn't record shit. I'm just saying, the 21 minutes in, holes, I done poked holes out in your story.
That was sex trafficking. That's why I didn't press charges on him, because I'm like, he tried to sex traffic me. I never say he did.
You couldn't press charges, ma'am.
I say he tried.
Remember, and now this is also how the hoe keep lying, because you playing with people's lives, ma'am. At one point, you said you couldn't press charges because you were drunk. They told you you were intoxicated. You couldn't press charges. Now you're trying to make it seem like you did this honorable act, this noble deed, and not get him locked up because he took you home. Not because he did, because he tried. Which one is it? Is it because he took you home, you ain't press charges, or is it because you was drunk that you couldn't press charges? I need you to clarify this, even though I know you ain't gonna hear this because I ain't on Facebook today. I'm just on YouTube. But I just need clarification.
Exactly, because I didn't record nothing. That's why I didn't record nothing. He said he gonna put charges on me, but the officer just said he cannot do that either. Having them braids in your mouth would do some damage on his fuck. I would. Erica, that's what I'm saying. It's just weird because at the end of the day, for me to be a female, and there's a lot of females on here, they going off my past, and then all them charges that they looking up, that's some charges I had with my ex. That's the charges I had with my ex. One person. And it's crazy because all the females that's supposed to be a female, I'm a female, they're a female. It's crazy because y'all really finna sit here and just play one side, and that's why I'm still saying I'm lying regardless. Even if I go, he said, I swear to God, tell him right now, somebody tell him right now, go get the footage from the restaurant. I swear to God, I didn't do nothing to that man. I didn't get up, throw nothing. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. I'm sitting there chilling, eating my food. This man just out the blue, bitch, get the fuck up. You embarrassing me. How am I embarrassing you? You took out pictures and now you want to go? All you could have said was, let me have you around, just take my pictures. Then he even said, man, you can be cool, bro. I'll put you on my lawyer, because he sat there and said, oh, I'm do you know how I am? He said, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Truth, are you hearing this shit?
Yes, I am.
Now, for a nigga that wanted some pussy, he's sitting there telling her in the restaurant and all that, we could be cool, shouted, but you embarrass me. You gotta get the fuck from around me. This is the conversation he having, I'm guessing, as they packing up leaving the restaurant. This bitch was mad that she fucked up the date. She's like, I didn't do anything. What? You just took the pictures and you ready to dip? Yeah, bitch. I did this for a photo op.
Oh,
she
wow.
really did not want to go home.
She young, Trey. She young.
Drake out there, now they done dug up Drake pants. I get it, but young females get niggas killed and locked up every day over stupid shit like this.
I agree.
Because you couldn't handle your liquor.
I agree. I will say this though. I will say this. I think the dude was. I commend him actually for actually noticing that she was so drunk that he needed to get her ass to the house. I mean, just like, somebody like you probably would have left at the restaurant or dropped their ass off somewhere in the country. But I mean, I do commend him for trying to get her home. It was just too much.
I ain't dropping her off nowhere in the country because then there's kidnapping and shit.
So you just would have left. But yeah, listen, the girl don't need to be drinking.
I just would have left on restaurant on camera. It's gonna be on camera that I left her ass untouched in one piece at the restaurant. You drop off at the country, she come up missing. It looked like you did something.
Oh God! But yeah, she don't need to be drinking. She got issues. She got stuff going on and things of that third. I feel like because of what she's going through probably caused her to do the drinking she was doing, but she just messed up with dude. Like she messed up. She didn't want to accept it though. But I agree with you. She did not want to go.
And that's all it was. That's all it was. She fucked up with dude. She was trying to bounce back from her ex-boyfriend, who she said she had a violent past with, and all that. She I don't know. She did too much trying to be the fun girl. Because he said, man, you ain't got to prove nothing. Like, and he on her video, she's saying he would call me a little girl and stuff, so I was drinking.
Yeah.
The fuck? This yeah, she done got Lil Drake passed and shit pulled up. But Lil Drake also said situations like that 10 years ago is why he record every goddamn thing.
I don't blame him. Shit.
At the restaurant, because he sat there and said, oh, I'm do you know how I am? He said, I ain't gonna lie, you gonna have to strip for this meal. And I said, what you mean strip for this meal? He was like, I'm just playing. He said, but not for real though, you free. I go, he said, what God, tell him right now, somebody tell him right now, go get the footage from the restaurant. I swear to God, I didn't do nothing to that man. I didn't get up, throw nothing. I didn't yell, I didn't scream. I'm sitting there chilling, eating my food. This man just out the blue, bitch, get the fuck up, you embarrassing me. How am I embarrassing you? You took out pictures and now you want to go? All you could have said was, let me have you around, just take. We was never supposed to be talking. We was cool. He tried to put me on his little brother at the restaurant because he sat there and said, oh, I'm do you know how I am? He said, I ain't gonna lie, you gonna have to strip for this meal. And I said, what you mean strip for this meal? He like, I'm just playing. He said, but nah, for real though, you friends with my little brother on IG. He said, I'll put you on my little brother. On my dad. That man said that shit.
We was never supposed to be talking. He tried to put me on his little brother. That man used you for a photo op, and you thought you had struck gold. So he at the restaurant, he trying to put you on his brother, but then after he done got mad at you, it's like date over. He wanted sex from you, and you saying he took. Man, look. All right, lady, tell your story. Tell it.
Yes, they
Fuck you
wouldn't.
doing?
That's what
Reading
he
the
said. I
comments?
couldn't press. I was ready to go to the hospital. I had already got drunk and I wasn't even in my right mind. So I'm like, okay, let me go to the hospital. That's the reason why I went to the hospital. But I knew what was going on. But it was like, I'm already drunk, feeling sick. Like, I'm not finna just, I ain't got time to be doing none of this. So it's like, okay, he already spoke to the police. They already told me if I want to go to the station and press charges, I can. But I'm like,
Who the fuck goes to the hospital for a couple shots? You was out your mind, but you swearing up and down you didn't do the rest. You didn't do anything at the restaurant. But you saying in that 15-minute drive home, you was out your mind, and so you went to the hospital when the police were there. You had paramedics called to take you to the food.
I already knew he was finna post this video. It's crazy because why you didn't post it the same day? Why you waited so long to post? I ain't put no charges on you, but you still went and posted it. For what?
Got content.
I put that on my
He
mom.
had
That man
to
sat right
edit
there
that
and said, bro,
junk.
y'all need to go. I swear to God, I wish I can go get that footage from the restaurant. That man sat right there and said, you finna strip for it. And he said, I'm just playing.
I don't think the footage from the restaurant would have audio of him saying you finna strip for this meal. But if he also told you he was just playing, then what are you doing there? You acknowledge that he said he was just playing, and then he tried to put you on his brother, and he said y'all was just cool and stuff. So why you keep saying that? But then you keep trying to act dumb as if wondering why people saying you saying the nigga tried to grape you. You keep trying to make it seem like he did, or he was trying to pressure you into sex. When you just said, dang, nigga, if you just want to come take a couple pictures, yes, photo op. And then now I'm realizing this shit. He a content creator, so he just write that whole. He ain't losing no money. Whatever he spent, he can write this shit off on his taxes. He's not losing any money. That was a business expense. Hence him taking the photos with you. He could tell him I took out a client. We had a business meeting, a potential client. He didn't lose shit by just taking the pictures.
I didn't say he raped me. He never touched me. I said sex trafficking because he really didn't want to take me home. But when I called the police after him,
I skipped it back because it's chopping. Hold on.
I said sex trafficking because he really didn't want to take me home. But when I called the police after him, that's when he volunteered to pull up to my house. If y'all can see on the video, that one on my daddy, y'all can see on the video, he passed my street. My street come this way. He kept straight. He knew he saw my car on the side of the road, so he kept straight. When I called the police and told him that he kept going, he turned around and said,
Ma'am, you said he started recording around the corner from your house. So he had you around the corner from your house and wouldn't let you out. And you ain't hot. If you around the corner from your house and he wouldn't let you out, y'all didn't have no stop signs or nothing that you could have gotten out at. Even though you told the police, like you volunteered the information to the police that you wasn't getting out the car. He wouldn't let you out or you ain't getting out because you told the police you wasn't getting out. That's what you said. Now is he wouldn't let you out the car. He wasn't trying to take you home, but he was around the corner from your house when he started recording, and he recorded before you called the police. Boy.
"No, I can take you home and record for my protection." He started recording. It was already in front of my house. This how y'all know he's a liar, because you was already in front of my house when you started recording me.
It went from we was around the corner from my house when he started recording to we was in front of my house when he started recording. Man, we seen that nigga driving, recording his leg. We seen him show the panoramic view driving, showing where he was saying, "Can I talk now? You done did all the talking. Can I say something now?" We saw lots of views, and you talking about he didn't start recording until y'all got in front of your house. Ma'am, you're a liar. We seen the footage. He had been recording your ass. You probably were just unaware, but he had been recording. And then when you became aware, he told you, "This for my safety. I'm recording this for my safety, ma'am. Fuck you." And you at one point told him, "Fine, post it." Now she want to say this nigga didn't record until they got in front of her house. Her story keeps changing. You would not last long in the interrogation room. Ain't nobody even asking you questions. It's folks in the chat hyping you up and you changing your story up. What is this shit we looking at, Truth, where the mouse said? What is that baby hair? What is that clump called?
Leave that damn girl hair alone, Trey. She's in distress. Leave alone. You know the baby hair game with these lace
It
wigs
looked
is
like it.
off
What
the
is that
chain.
clump called?
That clump.
What the fuck is that?
I can barely see
Yeah,
it
it's a
though.
clump right here.
I can barely see it. I mean, I see it,
Hold
but I
on.
can't see detail.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put it on. Is that better?
Let me look at my table. Hold on, because I'm on looking at the stream yard. Let me look at my table. Hold on, cause
I
you
just
doing
put
too
it on
much.
the full screen version. I made
Oh
it bigger.
damn, she got a fucked up lace wig on. Wait a minute, hold on. What the hell?
Yeah,
It looked like it's,
it looked
she
like
fucked
she
up.
got dandruff or something. It looked like a piece of plastic right there, if we being honest.
That's what I think. That's what she is. The lace is she?
And
Somebody didn't do it right. Trey, why are
that
you
looked
focused on
like
that woman's
a
head?
hanging eyebrow. She got an eyebrow growing from her forehead and it's dangling.
She do. She look kind of funny right here. This is not a great shot. This is not a great angle, Trey.
She don't look like that photo on her thumbnail, on my thumbnail at all. Them pictures she posted, she don't look like that at all. She look like the girl in the picture, him and her. Too. There may have been why he said the vibe was off too, because if you look at her photos on her shit, she don't look like that.
You know, y'all men gotta
You
stop it.
probably
It's
like
the
this
filters.
catfish
They
me.
are rocking the filters these days. Y'all gotta stop falling for
But
the
I
okie
mean,
doke.
he still went through with it though. He probably was like, damn, she don't look like that. But he went through with it. He got his photo op. He was cool.
See, that's the beauty of actually meeting women in person instead of trying to get these Instagram and TikTok thoughtalicious thoughts. Y'all need to start meeting women in person and start going on the damn internet, because you could be anybody on the internet, baby. They got shit now that you think you looking at one person, you meet them, baby. It's a new age catfish shit going on. Like, y'all gotta stop.
Look,
You're falling for the
makeup,
overdose.
but makeup does the same thing filters does, and most women
It
are wearing
does.
makeup now. They
It
getting beat,
does.
got a full beat on.
It does. It
They
does.
look
But
like her,
it's
and then they turn into me alone.
Oh shit.
So you drunk and wanted to go to the hospital? No, I went to the hospital because I feel sick.
Girl, get your ass out these comments.
Nah, because if it was, he would have had me easy to go to his house, but I didn't. So
That's what I'm saying. I'm in the restaurant telling you, you didn't disrespect me. Let's go. But I'm trying to get some ass. That's the opposite. But he could have got some ass by simply staying there and putting up with your bullshit. If he just was a patient nigga, you were gonna fuck him at the end of the night. Let's just be real, man. That he would, you was gonna fuck. If he stayed with you long enough, you was dropping them draws. He just didn't want to do it. He like, hell no, fuck shouty. I'm good. I'm not finna torture myself for 5 hours just to fuck this bitch for an hour. I'm sorry, bro. I'll pass. Hey, you wanna holler at my brother? But I'm still torn. This is y'all first time meeting, but you said this nigga was having conversations with your mama and brother about being in music videos. Not trying to fuck you.
then trying to post charges like that's weird. Should it be his ass shit? Because I know I ain't no liar, but it is what it is. Some motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you something. People go against people all the time. I'm not mad because nobody not believing me because that man got a whole video that he edited. The police just out there and told y'all on camera he edited the videos. He cannot press charges on me. He can't even press charges. So what they tell y'all? This Horn Lake Police Department. So if he said that he got the right to go to the station. I put this on my mom. He go to that station right now. I bet you he ain't finna have no charges against me. I bet you they ain't gonna let him press charges. So if I was so called in the wrong and I lied on him, why they won't let him press charges? Why they won't let him press charges?
The same reason they ain't press charges on him. Neither one of y'all can. The police did not tell us he edited the video. The police were listening to you talk and say he edited the video, and he said, yeah, you'll never record yourself saying some fucked up shit. He didn't tell you he did it. He wasn't there, motherfucker. He don't know. He wasn't in the car with y'all to know if the video was edited or not. We do know the day before, when all this shit happened, you said you had your own copies of the video, only the next day say you ain't got none. And you called the police the next day because you said you were getting harassed by the man's people. And you showed him the YouTube video. But the police has no way of knowing if the motherfucker was edited. He wasn't the responding officer from the day before who saw the full video. And it very well could have been edited, but you know wasn't edited? The original gent from where he was recording saying, I'm doing this for my safety up until y'all got home. That wasn't edited because he showed the police because your crazy ass called and said sex trafficking. They looked at his video and determined this nigga didn't do nothing wrong. And even if I'm gonna just add in there, If the man had asked you for some pussy as he was driving and said, "Are you going home?" You ended up at home. That ain't against the law neither.
What kind of drink you have at the restaurant? It was some tequila. Fuck this, I'm trying to give him a shot. Go way back up there and go loud.
I told y'all what they done, Julio.
I ain't worried about it. I swear to God, I'm not. It just weird to me.
Hey man, young lady, you need to get your ass back in somebody's educational system. This motherfucker said, "I don't edit my pictures. I use filters." Could somebody let her know that's editing?
She
Damn, our
young,
school
Trey.
system fucked up.
She young, Trey. She
Our
young.
school system. I get it, true, but you do realize it's some 21-year-olds graduating college.
Absolutely.
They young
Absolutely.
too.
Yeah.
They is young too, and they is graduating college.
That's true.
And they know that adding a filter is a form of editing.
Mm. Where is her mama? Why she doing this damn live?
Somebody
Where's her
must
mama?
have called her ugly.
Where
Somebody
is
had
her
to call
mama?
her ugly, which leads to my theory. In the house, the mama
No.
was mad that he said their house was little. He thought she had some money. She was upset. She said, "I paid a lot of money for this motherfucker. You got this nigga coming saying my house little." She was mad about that. Fuck my daughter being in distress. Fuck my daughter. Oh yeah, she from Horn Lake. Yes, I forgot she not from Memphis. Yes, that's Mississippi educational system. I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, mama wasn't worried about her daughter and all this. She worried telling the police how this nigga called her house little. But it leads to my theory where he pulled up, she wasn't the female that he had been seeing on them pictures. So he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Finna write this shit off. I ain't gonna be mean. Cause it be some mean niggas that pull off on gas and done that before too. Man, fuck that. Blocked. No, it's not gonna do it. He took pictures with you, posted it on his social media, and everything. Horn Lake is just like South Haven, and it's so close, and Walls that they when our Walls is a little further out. Them parts is close to Memphis. They don't really have no accent.
Now that one thing he didn't say so. If I was ugly, he wouldn't even be in the car with me. He wouldn't even be in the car with me. If I was ugly, I ain't gonna lie to you, he wouldn't even.
Ma'am, that's not true. He wouldn't have been in the car with me if I was ugly. That's not true at all. If you tried to make him out to be the sex trafficker that he is, he don't give a fuck what you look like. He just trying to fuck.
Didn't call me. I'm pretty sure. I hope he don't. I hope he win. I hope he win. Okay. Well, if it's a civil matter, it can be a civil matter. That's fine. And guess what? If he go to court, I can go too. Like, what is you not understanding? I can go too. This man that posted my address. This man posted my number. This man posted enough for me to go to court. And you might well say my child live here. That's a child that's in danger. He put my house in danger. So if he do that, I can go to civil court too. That is a whole charge. So we can do that all day long. Is you stupid?
Actually, ma'am, you posted your own stuff. You was aware that he was recording you and he had already called the police on you. You knew he was recording, and yet you still said your full name, your address, and your phone number, knowing he was recording. He doesn't have any obligation to bleep that shit out after you done fucked his day up and called the police. In fact, that's why he titled the video, "This isn't for embarrassment. This is for awareness. I'm trying to make niggas aware of what females will do to you." And the whole time, you can't say he did anything wrong with you. You said at one point, just out the blue, he said, "Get up, bitch. You embarrassing me." You trying to figure out why he's embarrassed, and he said, "I'm taking you home." You saying while y'all was sitting there playing and shit at the restaurant, he was telling you y'all just cool and stuff. You saying while y'all was sitting there at the restaurant, he trying to put you on his brother. But then you throw in, he joked and said you're gonna have to strip for this meal, which you weren't offended by. And I think it's very clear. Somebody say you got to strip for this meal. What you mean? I just said what I meant. You got to strip for this meal. And you ain't say, "Hell no, nigga, I ain't stripping for shit." You rolled with the "I'm just playing." But I'm guessing that conversation happened before he said you embarrassing him. And you admitted to doing so by saying, "I took the fork, I did this, I was playing." You was crying in that motherfucker. You was probably loud because the liquor was kicking in. Oh no. What happened? Please.
I told that man he first time got me, I started drinking joint because I didn't want to drink his eggs. I told him I was a lightweight. If you go to the bar, like I said, y'all get that, tell him to go up there and get the video. Y'all gonna see when that man put that thing to my mouth. I literally pulled it out. I really don't even.
Man, why don't you take your lazy ass up to the restaurant and get the video? You could do it. Why he gotta go? And he need to go get the video from the restaurant to show that when dude poured it in your mouth, you really didn't want to drink, but then you did it more than once. That's what you want us to see on the video. All right.
I told that man he first time got me, I started drinking joint because I didn't want to drink his eggs. I told him I was a lightweight. If you go to the bar, like I said, y'all get that. Y'all gonna see when that man put that thing to my mouth. I literally pulled it out. I really don't even want to drink. I really don't even want to drink, like, because I already knew what he was on anyway. When we first got there, he was already on some weird stuff. Take me some pictures about a fish tank. Take me some pictures about a fish tank, bro. Then I'm sitting down, he sitting down, want to take pictures. Like, bro, nobody got time for that. What you bring me here for? I'm not no cameraman. Like, what am I taking pictures of you for? We supposed to be chilling. You want to take pictures? I'm talking about the whole time. I couldn't even eat my food. We already gone. He want to take pictures.
She knows this nigga is a social media influencer, whatever the fuck. She knows a little bit of background information about him. And it's weird that he wants her to take pictures of him so he can post them. And now, keep in mind now, the way she trying to make it seem like this nigga is sex crazed and shit, but he weird because he ain't into her. He is into himself and getting pictures taken so that he could post them to social media. He worried about his shit, not her. And her in her head, why this nigga ain't trying to fuck me? Why he ain't on me? Why he telling me to take pictures? That's what you brought me here for? Yes. Yes. You had a nigga take you out there, wasn't trying to fuck you, and you didn't know how to act. You act like the lady on Boomerang.
The whole entire time. I'm taking
Her
pictures.
name is Grace
Yeah,
Jones.
I asked dude for tequila. He told me, yeah, pour her up there right there, my guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really didn't even want to drink, but the bartender asked me what I was drinking, and I said tequila, and he told her, pour up that. I ain't want to drink though. So when the bartender said, what are you having? You could have said water. What are we doing here, Terry? You was defending this heifer. What are we doing here? You on salad? All right then. And she went back for
What you
second. I
say?
guess these
Because
the
I
big
said something
ass
you
shots.
didn't
She
hear
ain't
me.
take
What
no
you
regular shot. Oh, I didn't hear you at all. You
say?
was
When you
on
said
mute. You were on mute. By the time I
no, I
said,
can't.
oh, you ain't got nothing to say, you was on mute.
I said when you said you ain't can like lay on Boomerang, I said her name is Grace Jones. Put some respect on her name.
Yeah, she was like, dang nigga, you don't want to fuck me? And then the freaky nigga Nelson that wanted to fuck, she wouldn't give him the time of day.
Oh shit! Yeah, that
Eddie
shit
was
was
like,
funny as
hell
hell.
no, man, you crazy. Eddie knew what came with that pussy. He was like, hell no, you gonna bitch, you crazy.
You're gay. That's what she said. He gay because he ain't want to fuck.
Who was the older Eartha Kitt,
Oh
the
no,
other
no,
freak
no,
ass
no. He
old
didn't.
lady, Lady
No, she didn't
Eloise?
say. She didn't say he was gay. Eddie Murphy said he
Oh
was
no,
gay.
I
He
was
said,
just bringing her up.
"I'm talking about the movie, Trey. You should have never brought it up because I was reminiscing about the movie. Damn."
Go ahead, reminisce. Go ahead. I remember that movie.
No,
I
I'm
watched
just
it
saying
several times as a youth. I don't
the
know why
funny,
I was watching it as a youth.
the funny shit was when she asked him why he want to fuck. He said he was gay, and he said, "You're not gay. He's gay. I know gay when I see gay." Man, that movie was a trip. Mike is
Dude sitting in
styling.
the corner like looking like Myron.
Oh shit.
I'm not wearing any panties. Then they was like, oh no.
Bitch, you said I was trying to press charges. Exactly. Done. I asked for tequila. Why did I get done? Okay, yeah. Oh well. I'm glad he admitted me. Like he said, I asked for tequila, but I got done. Okay, I didn't. Come on now, tequila. I don't drink bourbon.
Truth. Truth.
Wait.
Cause you might go in between. Could you please educate this young lady that Don Julio is tequila? She said I asked for tequila. Why I get Don Julio? Bitch, cause it's a brand of tequila.
But
It's
see, that's
100 brands of them
listen.
motherfuckers. Don
That's
Julio is what's popular now. It's,
oh god. Okay, see,
oh,
that's
baby,
actually
she ain't
why
never
she
had a
shouldn't.
top shelf margarita.
Listen, Trey. That's actually the reason why she shouldn't have been drinking in the first damn place. She didn't even know what the hell she was drinking. The truth of the matter is, the more to this whole story is that now I don't know about the charges this guy supposedly had in the past or whatever, whatever. What I will say is this: she kind of is a little blessed, because another guy could have taken advantage of the situation. Cause she is clearly intoxicated. She was clearly intoxicated. Well, hell, she clearly wanted to fuck and things of that nature. Like he didn't take advantage. I gotta give him his credit. He did not take full advantage of the situation because another grimy ass dude would have took advantage of the situation and actually fucked this young woman, and she didn't need to go there with nobody. She just didn't. So I will say that, but
Hell,
that's
she
another
said
reason why
she
she
felt
should.
so bad she needed to go to the hospital. Truth. She went to the hospital. She said she was so drunk and felt so bad.
Yeah, she could have had
But she
alcohol
wondered why
poisoning.
this nigga didn't want to be around her and said, "You embarrassing me."
She could have had alcohol poisoning. She was close. Hmm.
Nah, I think she just went to the hospital to add dramatic effect because them damn police were there.
And another thing I don't
She
think young
said
people
she's
realize,
just fine. She wouldn't be at the hospital if she had alcohol poisoning. She would still have an IV hooked up to her ass.
not
This was the next
necessarily.
day after the incident.
Not necessarily listen. So that's another thing young people don't know when they go to drinking like that. It's rules when it comes to that shit. Like honestly, if you think about it, for one, you're not supposed to mix certain liquors. You're gonna get sick. The number one rule is to make sure that you have food on your stomach. A lot of them just go to drinking and they don't have food on their stomach. The alcohol will fuck you up that way. It's one thing that I was taught a long time ago that works, and I don't know if
Not
people
supposed to drink fast either.
I don't know if people realize or
The
recognize this, but
faster you drink, the drunker you get.
a sure way. And see, that's why those fruity drinks that's really strong will fuck you up because you be drinking so fast because it's so good and it's fruity, and then that shit just sneak up on you. But listen, another thing that works that I don't know about, I know somebody told me, I don't know how many people know. If you take a goody powder before you start drinking, you gotta eat though. And you take a goody powder before you start drinking, but I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna get drunk, but I'm gonna just say you won't have a hangover or anything the next morning. Hmm.
I've
It
never
works for me.
woken up with a headache or no shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And it's
She ain't
also a
need,
myth about not mixing brown and white. It's a
yeah.
myth because all alcohol, when it's first distilled, is white. They just add food coloring to the brown or oak barrel, which causes it to turn brown. But all this shit is white. It's just a
Hmm.
myth.
I
So
don't know.
they
She just
got
ain't
white
had no
tequila
business.
and brown
That's what her
tequila.
mama
They
that's what
both
her mama
tequilas.
need.
You can mix both of them.
That's what her mama need to be concerned about for real because like I say, she ought to be grateful because being it could have been somebody else who she probably be missing to this day. Like you gotta be careful. Like out there dating and drinking and being with these dudes, you gotta be. Why her mama? The mama can't stop the girl grown. So I ain't gonna necessarily say she couldn't have stopped her from being on a lie, but she should have really been talking to her. Like honestly. Grateful that she made it home for one, and she should have been talking to her like, "Look, it's a certain way you have to conduct yourself. This is not cute." And she should have been talking to her like, "Look, it's a certain." Why I
My
hear myself?
bad. My end. Because I was listening to it when you were talking. My
Mm.
headphones were breaking up, and I was trying to see if it was me or you, and it confirmed that it was me.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why.
But yeah, her mama should have been talking to her though, for real, for real. I know I would if that was my daughter, and some shit like that happened, baby. You gotta talk to him, baby, because if she repeat that, like if she listen, it's the drinking for me. Like, and then you said you didn't even want to drink. Like, come on, man.
I asked for tequila. Why I get the done? Would you have preferred some Terramana? Would you have preferred some Casamigas? Which would you have preferred? I'm just saying, it's fucking tequila. It's done. Julio ain't no stronger than any other tequila. It's all 40% alcohol.
I'm a clear girl. So he gave me clear. So I'm like, okay, shit. Leave social media alone, man. I was doing just fine until I met him. I ain't even gonna lie. When the last time y'all seen me post on my Facebook about anybody, I was doing just fine until I met him. That's the crazy part. And I just told him all that. He trying to take advantage of me because he already saw what I said, what I've been through. That's all it is. He trying to get.
He tried to take advantage of me, yet you just said he was on some weird shit because he was having you take pictures and you was wondering like, nigga, is that why you brought me? He tried to take advantage of you? He was trying to get your mama and brother in music videos, but he tried to take advantage of you. And she keeps saying it and then wondering why folks saying he tried to take something. Because you keep using words like take advantage of me.
Put me out there because he really trying. He already told you what I've been through. Why would you? Okay, it's cool you to keep video of me. I don't care about your record. Why would you post it for? What's the point of posting it? You trying to raise awareness for what? What awareness? You right. I'm trying to turn this off. You playing,
man. Why would he post it? Because you lied on him, ma'am. Because you lied on him. He's showing awareness of how motherfuckers will call the police and say you tried to sex traffic with me in an era where niggas is going to jail left and right for sex trafficking and sex crimes and shit. That's why he posted it. You don't remind him record you. First you said he started recording till y'all got in front of your house, then it was around the corner. And you told the nigga to post the shit while y'all was driving. Son of a bitch. I forgot about that. While y'all were driving, you said post it. Now the next day, now that you sober as a motherfucker, you talking about some why post it. You told me to.
I just fuck tequila. I just said that. I never said done when I'm fucking tequila. Please add this.
Ma'am, if you never said Don wasn't a tequila, then why in the fuck would you say I asked for tequila, why I get done? Because, ma'am, they probably had 3 bottles of tequila up there. None of them just said tequila. They got a name on them. Bro probably paid for the done shots. Would it have mattered what type of tequila it was? If it had been 2-finger tequila, would you still not have taken some big ass shots and got drunk? Now that somebody correcting her, she trying to do what the women always do. I ain't say that. I'm just saying. So why'd you bring it up like that?
Mine, because he got some shit to say. Give me a minute. Was he Facebook day now? Bitch, I don't even got on the fence, but okay. Bitch, when? Please tell me. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let it be ruined. That one, y'all keep saying ruin somebody like this man still walking. He still living. Ain't nobody ruined his life. That boy life is not ruined. That boy just trying to play victim because he want Bruce. He already told me he an upcoming rapper and she can't even fucking rap. Come on now, be for real. Make that shit make sense. That man wanted the verse. That's why he posted me. Without me, he wouldn't even make the verse. Cause y'all hate me so much. Without me, he wouldn't even make them views, bro. Come on now, be fucking for real. Okay, call me what you want. Take y'all context time for your thing. That's what I'm saying.
Trey.
I will, cause that shit. Y'all see the message of me telling this man, I really don't even want to judge like the shit I've been through. This nigga sit right here really trying to play in my face right now. And y'all believing that shit. I swear to God, when shit come out, y'all gonna look stupid. This nigga got edit videos. The police
I
just
don't
told
walk
y'all
away.
live. That's why he can't press charges.
I ran back. I know you finna get it for saying he can't even rap no way, but you still want to go out and eat them drinks and shit. You
No,
ain't
I can
tell that
tell
nigga
you.
he couldn't rap before that date, and you heard his music.
I'm finna walk away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. You could have said, man, hell no, little still ass nigga. You believed in the dream until he ain't want to fuck you.
Bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be for real. That's fine. We finna add him on the live. He can't even be on my live. The police already said he have any more communication with me, he gonna get arrested. I ain't say I did. Tell me, fish, like girlfriend, snatch this wig off. I'm finna get my hair done. Show your head. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even like right now. I don't even want to be in the camera. Like I'm so drained and irritated and upset. I only got on her because y'all kept telling me to get up on her and talk my. Hey, y'all damn good damn time. See what I'm saying? That's my brother. She need him. Shit, I guess so. And you're right about that. That's what I messed up at because when I did that, he was already at the bar talking about, you can talk to my little brother, bro. I'm here for you. And you talking about your little brother. And I wasn't even trying to talk to him. It was like we were cool. What am I here for your little brother for? Like my little brother 23. I'm not here for your little brother. I don't want to talk to your little brother. He said his little brother follow me on IG. I already knew there was some setup shit, bro. We got to the restaurant. I asked him, I said, what's your reason? I ain't gonna tell him, to block you and nothing like that until he's serious. I'm like, bro, what? That's my husband, not my boyfriend. And I ain't lying about nothing because I ain't even put charges on him. So what the fuck is you talking about? I posted what he said to somebody else. So stop constantly bringing him up. Stop bringing him up. I was just around him 2-3 days ago. Stop bringing him up.
Again, the man ain't talking about fucking you. He tried to put you on his brother. You wasn't his type. Why would he need?
Fucking false or drop.
He didn't need to mention. The man knew you was going when he came and scooped you up. What he didn't realize is you ain't look like your goddamn picture. And he just played it cool.
Because he never got him. So just stop. The police wanted to speak to me about the shit that was done. So stop it. Stop it. You ain't scared the shit out of that man when you start crying. Good question. I wish you decide why the fuck you have to use charge birth life? Because the charge that I had was like from my ex. The one this March, I went to a bar and they wouldn't let me drive my car home because I was drunk. So the one from March 20th is because I tried to drive my car off the lot. So that was that. But all the other charges that was from my ex, and that shit was old, and it got dropped, all of them. So it don't even matter. I never said he touched my daughter. I posted message between him and somebody else's child. Not me, not my daughter. I pay you. I never asked him for nothing. I don't. I'm a lightweight, so if I do get drunk, I mean, I can't help it. I'm a lightweight.
Well, if she 21, how old would your daughter be to be exchanging messages with somebody any goddamn way? That should have been self-explanatory. She 21. Fuck, she have a baby at 9? For the baby to be able to text and have messages with somebody? That was a stupid comment from whoever said that in the chat.
I'm very lightweight. And I even told him that.
You a lightweight, you just started drinking in January, but they pulled up your record where you got a lot of drunk ass charges, but you a lightweight and you just started drinking in January. You making more excuses than a nigga in jail, man. You played yourself. You embarrassed yourself. And then you went viral. At least you went viral off of it. It ain't gonna be no shortage of niggas still trying to fuck you, even though after they done seen several videos of you acting like this with other people, and you talking about you had a violent past with your boyfriend. It's not gonna be a shortage of niggas trying to fuck you.
You ain't gotta believe me. I promise you don't. All we need is the video from the restaurant. Because I promise the video from the restaurant gonna tell all the stuff he trying to record when I pulled up at home. Mama, call Jessica and let her know I'm gonna be there to meet. That video. My husband ain't got no charges. If y'all want to say I ain't got no charges. He took you to her boss. Your own girlfriend could have got one. That's fine. Maybe I should have. Oh God, that's what I'm saying. People cry when they join. I ain't seen no tears come out. Man, that shit's so fucking corny. This nigga literally recorded when I wipe my face and everything. That's why. This how you know this shit is staged, bro, because I'm fake crying. This is crazy. If I go back to that restaurant right now and put this nigga on the camera, this nigga gonna tell y'all everything that happened at that restaurant. He trying to play games and he adding shit. Police know what shit edit. You right. I can't join his live. If he have any communication with me, they already said they're gonna arrest him. Any threats that he's sending people to make to me, they already told me to screenshot it. I ain't even really got time for it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's how you know I'm not really into this, because if it was a problem, I would have said something before he even posted it. I didn't say nothing to him. Like he just trying to find some type of reason to I don't know. Like
He can't be arrested for some people talking shit to you or threatening you. It's not him. If you can't prove that he told them to do that, he can't be arrested, ma'am. The person that made the threats can, but not him.
go to the restaurant, get the you want to date with alcohol, shit new from. Oh God, then he talking about take a picture of him by the fish tank. I got the same pictures he posting right now. I got them all in my phone. That's how y'all know I'm not lying. We were just straight. How I go from me being straight to I'm getting drunk, now you want to throw me out because I'm drunk. Come on, bro. Yeah, go to the restaurant. Please do. Said he can't press charges on me because. Yeah, go to the restaurant.
What the fuck? Did y'all just hear what this motherfucker said? She said, how did we go from we was just straight to I'm drunk, now you want to throw me out? Because you got drunk, motherfucker. That's how y'all got there. Before you were drunk, y'all was cool. He is with a complete stranger who can't hold her motherfucking liquor. That's how y'all ain't cool no more. Hence him saying, you embarrassing me. He made it a point to say white folk looking at me and shit. He made it a point to say that. But that's how y'all went from you taking pictures of him by the fish tank, which you called was weird. You said it was weird. You was using your phone to take his pictures, okay? And you said y'all was cooling it. It wasn't weird. It wasn't weird when y'all was cooling it according to your story, but it was weird when y'all got there and there was the vibe. Okay, so both of y'all have said the vibe was off. Why did you continue the meal?
He edited the videos. They already saw everything. When he came here, they took his gun.
And clearly you saying, never mind.
The police already said he can't press charges on me because he edited the videos. They already saw everything. When he came here, they took his gun from him. They to him, I guess, because he was, I don't know.
They gave it back to him because Mississippi is an open carry state and he ain't no felon. Well, you know what? I believe that now that I think about it, she said he had a gun on him. She said the police took it. If he had that statutory rape and shit on his record and all of that, then that's definitely a felony. He wouldn't be able to own a firearm. So he must have been exonerated on that. Still got the booking photo and all of that, which is strange, but he must have been exonerated on it. But just about the police, he did not edit the videos of y'all for in real time when you had called the police and he had called the police, because according to you, ma'am, he only started recording when you was right around the corner from your house. Then later on, you said he was in front of your house. So how is he deleting some if he's recording at the same time? Or not deleting. How is he editing some if he's recording at the same time when y'all get there? How? How? It's impossible. He's recording you, so he can't be editing while he's recording. And it takes time to edit shit. In order for him to edit some shit while between y'all driving and the police pulling up, he would have to know exactly where to edit out. He would be having to listen back to the conversation to edit out the bad parts while driving and recording you and trying to do this before the police pull up, which he called first. Now, the next day, the video is edited. I give you that. But in real time, he didn't have a chance to edit anything because part of editing is listening back to the conversation or the content, the material, and cutting out what you don't need. This little hoe slow. That's why he didn't go to jail, ma'am. Because the footage showed he didn't do shit to you. All that shit you was alleging ain't true. And you on video talking about, no, you didn't do anything to me. I'm crying because I've been through a lot. I just lost my daddy and my ex-boyfriend. And bro, like, I don't know this. I just met you 30 minutes ago, little bitch. I don't know all this stuff. What the fuck you mean? That's why you going home. You drunk and you turning me into your goddamn therapist. And you trying to act like we boyfriend and girlfriend in this motherfucker. And then when I told you to stop, you wouldn't.
But they checked him. They did everything. They took my phone. They had his phone. The videos stayed. The video was edited. So that's if it was a problem, he could have pressed charge yesterday. Why you go all the way home then try to press charge today? That don't even make sense. That's how you know he trying to make enough time to go re-edit some stuff so he can go back up there. And of course, I already just said that I ain't finna take no videos from him. So he go up here, he gonna be going for no reason. Tell y'all some of that nigga on that shit. What the hell? She make Hold on, I'm trying to bring
They
it. How the fuck I'm down?
now
Somebody
you
gets
didn't
fucked
show
for
him.
me.
Said you're too
It showed not my
stupid
year.
to
I swear
know
to God,
that
it's
he
not. I ain't even
can't
gonna lie
press
to you, but I was just
charges
doing so
on you.
good though. This stuff that
Calling the
happened between
police
me
on
and him,
someone
this
isn't
stuff was so
against the
long
law.
ago. Now all of a sudden, out the blue, I'm just popping back up being in more drama. Be for real now. Like it's some stuff he wanted to do anyways. He played me because he already knew what I've been through. Motherfuckers watch me on Facebook and know my stories, so they know my situation. So if I was so caught, I said, why would you come link with me? Make that make sense. Somebody informed me on what she did. I'm just coming trouble. They said I tried to set him up and get him arrested. He took me to a bar, a restaurant, drunk.
You dumb bitch. You set him up by calling the police. Again, you talking about he watched your Facebook, but then you saying what you told him. And we clearly heard dude be like, shit, I don't know all this shit. But he watched your Facebook. Like, bitch, you ain't popping like that. What do you mean? You started popping off this interaction. Watched your Facebook and seen what exactly? Cause we could go look at your Facebook and see it ain't nothing on there. But he took advantage of you, but you saying that he wasn't into you because he was having you take pictures for him.
He felt some type of way and started trying to bitch me, all this other shit. More stuff directly on my mama though. He and my mama inbox. So I'm just trying to figure out how we get to all this. And this is crazy. Then you just knocking on the door trying to explain to my mama what happened. I almost about to pass out talking. So now all of a sudden went from there to now you leave DeSoto County. You want to go to Memphis because you're trying to hide your hand and you want everybody to feel sorry for you in Memphis. Now you want to say that I'm not adding him on my last. Exactly, he did. So if he make that make sense. So if he just met me, why would I do? What? Like what? What? Be for real. That's what I'm saying. He just met me.
Man, I don't think you understand. After you called the police on him, you became content. A nigga got all the way home and thought about the realities of what could have happened and was like, hell no, I'm finna make content out this bitch. But he what? That's what he do. That's his job. That's what he did. You just mad that it sheds you in a bad light. But now you're questioning his motives and shit because he a content creator. Had he just been a regular nigga, nah, it wouldn't have happened to you. But you did this to a nigga that you know get paid off social media. You know this. You know he do. What you lied on the nigga and you wasn't expecting him to make content out of it. Now your ex nigga didn't make no content out of it until he seen this, and then he started posting his videos. But he didn't think to do that at first because he don't get paid off this shit. But then when he saw y'all go viral, he was like, let me throw my little video in there. Shit. Maybe I can get some money off this shit too.
I ain't never been in no drama until now. Other than the past stuff, I ain't gonna lie. But now, months, I've been doing good for months. All of a sudden, I'm back in drama again. Cause he
Yep. I'm finna stop it there because y'all know I'm enjoying the shit out of who is that? I'm enjoying the shit out of these AI clips that StreamYards is making for me. And I gotta keep the show under 2 hours. And so Your Mercer's in Spanish. Okay, we bilingual over here. That being said, to the next episode, we out. I'll be back tonight, part 3.
Bye, y'all.
Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us some misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old. It's some focus, shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving pack niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek. Walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we nothing in their mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 bleed. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island, cause I like my love for choosy. When we link, it's a movie. She bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me. I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island, cause I love my love for choosy. When we link, it's a movie. She bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me. I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit.